grab yourselves a seat.
Oh, it's cold. Excuse me, Rolf.
Now listen, I'd like to talk to you about a really dangerous situation. That's a situation where you can see somebody drowning. Now we've learned a bit about water safety, that's all very well, but now we're going on to learn about life saving. That's a situation where you're not only looking after your own safety, but you're starting to help somebody else. Has anybody ever seen anybody drowning?
Well, I didn't actually see it, but the boy that lives down the road, he was walking along the canal and he saw his friend in trouble.
In the water?
Yes,
Yeah.
and so he dived in to try and save him, but unfortunately he didn't succeed and he drowned too. So,
What, both of them drowned?
yes, it would have been better to just call the police or something.
That's a good point. You see, what you should do in a situation like that, you should stop, you should think, what is the best thing I can do? In a case like that, you're right, it may have been better to get onto a phone, call the police, or perhaps call the Coast Guard. Can you think of anything else that you might do?
You could call an adult or a lifeguard.
There probably wouldn't be a lifeguard by a canal, but if, say, you're in a pool and you saw somebody in trouble, that's a good point. Call a lifeguard. Would you know if somebody was drowning? I mean, would you be able to recognise the signs of somebody drowning?
Splashing and waving.
Yeah. What about you? Would you know?
Well, if he was shouting, help, help.
Yeah, but perhaps somebody wouldn't have the ability to shout. Would it help if I got in and actually demonstrated?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, glasses. Thank you. Hang on to those. Here we go. Now then, what does this look like?
So deep.
Say it again, missed that.
Just looks as though you couldn't swim very well. You shouldn't have gone in so deep.
That's good. Now what about this one?
It looks as though you can't swim at all. Maybe you fell in with your clothes on.
Yeah, good one. What about this one?
Now you've passed out and you can't swim at all.
Good. So, let's go back to the first one, where I'm scuffling along, not very good, not very well. And say you came along, Daniel, and perhaps you couldn't swim at all, okay? Pretend you couldn't swim at all. Now, what could you maybe do to help me?
Well, I could just try and lift up my t-shirt and catch some air in it, so that should help me float.
Help you float, but what about me? Perhaps you could talk to me and try and get me to float on my back. Try and get me to lay back, get me to put my head back like that. And you see what's happening to the body? You put your head really right back, your body will float up. It's difficult to talk to a person when they're panicky, but if you can get them to do that, and then that's a good idea. Trap some air like that, it makes a bit of a float. Might trap both ends, might help you stay afloat.
Tell them to do it as well.
Yeah. While you rush off and get some help, see? And if you're a girl with a skirt, you could do the same thing with a skirt, possibly. Well, I think we're all getting the idea that you don't have to be a really good swimmer to be able to life save. What you need is some common sense and a few ideas like these, like catching the air in there and making the float. It's more important to see what the problem is and then take the time to work out the very best solution than it is to jump in and try and do some fancy swimming. And even little children can learn to help. Listen, I'm going to get out. I'm getting a bit cold and I think it's started to rain. Oh, it's cold. Oh, thank you. Let's get inside, kids. Oh, seen the baby. Listen, one thing. If there's a baby around a pool, you've got to watch it every minute of the time, because even in a little paddling pool like that, just a couple of inches of water, that baby can drown so fast. So you've got to watch them all the time, in a bath or anywhere near water. All right? Good point? Good point. Just one point to you before we go. If you fall in the water, you've got to believe in your own ability to survive. You mustn't panic, that's the worst killer. You must stay cool. Everybody can learn to float and you can survive for a very long time. if you float. Okay, let's get in the warm. The baby's got the right idea. Are you going to wear it, mate? I'd like to deal with ways that we can help somebody who is obviously drowning without endangering our own lives. Very important. There's 4 words to remember, and remember them in this order. Reach, throw, wade, row. Can you say those with me? Reach, throw, wade, row. Good. Now, I've got a little song later on to teach you. It's just like a memory jog, just to remind you of those 4. But before that, I'd just like to deal with each of those in order. First of all, reach. Now, I'd like you to hop in there, all right, to get in the water? Just about out there, so that we just couldn't reach you, all right? Hop in there. And when you get out there, pretend you can't swim very well and you're in real difficulties. Hop out, out you go. Not too cold, is it?
No.
Okay, that's about far enough, just there. Now you're in real difficulties. Wait, that's it, that's it. Now don't go too far out, Dan. Don't go too far out. Now the word reach, what does that mean? Could we reach him from here?
No.
No. Well, is there anything anywhere that we could reach him with? Have a look, anything, anywhere.
Oh, look, there's a branch over there.
Get it.
Try that.
Yeah, good, get it, quick. Stay calm, help is coming. Stay calm. Stay calm. Anchor yourself here, put your knee behind that.
Grab onto the... Oh, hold your head back.
Keep your head up. Don't forget he's got water in his ears possibly, so any instructions, yell them out. Good boy. Can you get on there?
Yeah.
That's lovely. That was very well done, Daniel. Thank you. That's terrific. Most important to remember is to anchor yourself here like that, because you could be pulled in as well, and it could be a double tragedy. Good. Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
Girls! I just want to deal with the next word. We've done reach, so the next one is?
Throw.
Throw. Right, that's when somebody is too far out to reach with like a towel or like that big bit of stick, or say you had your coat off, you could possibly reach them. Say they're too far out or you haven't got anything to reach them with. Now the best thing to do is to throw something, and the best thing to throw is a length of rope, because you can hang on to one end, coil it up and heave it out, and if you miss them, then you've still got the rope and you can start again and try again, see? I wonder if you could race up to the boathouse and see if they've got some rope we could borrow.
Does it matter how long?
No, as long as you can get though. Eh? Good fellow. Now who wants to go in?
I will.
Good, in you go then. Now if you haven't got rope, the best thing is something that'll float like a beach ball. You want to try it? Yeah, good. Now get as close as you can to the water, as quickly as you can in safety. That's it. Now it's very light, that ball, so allow for the wind. See if you can reach her. Bad luck. See if there's anything else we can get that'll float.
You in a tube.
Okay, can you reach her with that?
I think so.
Right, anything else we can find that'll float? Anywhere. Plastic bottle, that should do it. That's empty.
Yeah.
Lid screwed on tight. Now, throw past it to the left.
Oh. Here's the rope. Sorry about that.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Give us some room then. Now, what I'll do with this is grab that solidly in one hand and just do some loops. 1, 2, try and work out how long you think it's going to need to be. 3, 4, 5, that should do it, I think. Hang on to one end firmly, securely, got it? And straight underarm out to Rachel. Ah, too short. What a pest. Get it in as quick as you can. No, I'll do, how many did I do then? 5 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, 6 for luck this time, eh? Hold on to that end firmly, straight underarm and out. Good one, hang on tight and I'll pull you in. Keep your head up, stay calm, we're pulling you in. Right, now the next word is wade, and it's very similar to reaching, except this time the person who's doing the rescue has to actually get in the water and move out towards the victim. Do you want to be victim this time?
Okay.
Good fella. Get your shirt off and hop out there. Danny, can you get me that stick we used to pull you out earlier? Come in over the edge there and just go out there in the deep. Come on. That's good. Now then, with this one, the person's got to wade. Now, it's good to use this to test the bottom with because it could be slippery and you could go down. So just relax and get into the water. Take your weight off yourself. That's it. Pretend you're out in the deep. And I'm moving. And when I think I can reach out there to Anthony, then I get side onto him and brace myself. So one leg there, so I don't slip and get pulled over. And I'm talking to him all the time. Grab that and I'll pull you in, and I pull him hand over hand like that. All right? Now, could you stay out, do you think, for another one, and we'll show you another method of wading to rescue? This is a rescue involving a chain of people. Now, who wants to be anchor man on this one? Okay, what can we hang on to? Something really strong. Can you grab that there? Just come out with me. I think I'll dispense with that stick. You can imagine I've got the stick, or that's it. Hold that tight. Now, imagine the second person, get that really strong. Fingers like that. Link those fingers there. Now you come out past her and you turn and face the other way. Dan is the best way. Do you want to get that off, or you're all right? That's it. Now I would come out past you on the end. You see we're facing one way, facing the other way, facing the other way. Like that. And that's the best grip you can get, that one there. Because it's a natural way your hand curls. Even when you're a little baby, you can support yourself with that grip. So that's one that'll never pull away. Okay? Much better than that sort of grip, because that'll always slip if your hands are wet. That's the grip. Good one. And we reach out. Say I had that stick in my hand here, and we could reach out to Anthony there. Come in a little bit closer, Anthony. And imagine that we just got to you. Are you still anchored there, love?
Yeah,
good one. So we pull you into the water like that. This is very good to face two different ways, especially if you're in a fast-moving stream, because it stops you getting swept away. Good. The last rescue technique I'd like to show you involves rowing. Remember the words reach, throw, wade,
and
row. Right. I won't show you any swimming rescue techniques because they involve very specialised training, and you only use them if it's the last resort, if you've tried all the other methods. Of course, it stands to reason that you don't try and rescue somebody by rowing unless you can row properly, because you could risk another death. Now, who wants to be involved?
Could I try, Rolf?
Yeah, good.
And Anthony be the victim.
Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
Shove your life jackets on and let's go. Right. I'll hop in. If you can get in next, Rachel. These seats are hot, so be careful. All right, give us a push, kids, and we're away. All right. It's hot, isn't it? I think this is far enough, isn't it? Yeah, do you want to hop over the side, Anthony, then? And you're in real difficulties, okay? Get away from us a bit, over there somewhere. That's it. Good work. Now you're in a bit of a panic, so what are you going to do, Rachel?
First I have to talk to him and tell him not to panic.
Yeah, calm him down.
We're going to come over to you
Loud,
slowly.
nice and loud, really loud.
We're going to come over to you slowly. Don't panic. Just hold on to the stern and don't rock the boat. Everything will be all right if you do as I say.
Okay.
Keep calm. Don't panic.
Yeah.
Let go.
What's he doing?
I'm going away from you.
Now just calm down. Just take it easy. Put both hands firmly in the middle of the boat.
There, go on.
Just very quietly and...
Nothing will happen if you do it.
That's it,
instead.
good fella. Now just hang on there and we'll row you into shore. All right? You've got to remember that a person like that who gets into a panic can be a real problem to you yourself. He could tip you over and get you into the water. Good one, that was good.
Come on, Amanda Snowcoat.
Right. Now then, say we've rescued somebody using one of our 4 methods. What's the next step? First thing, stay calm. That's the first rule always. Stay calm. Then you can start what's called the kiss of life, or better known as the rescue breathing. Have we got anybody who could be a volunteer for an unconscious victim?
I will.
Good fella. Right. Now then, how would you know if he'd stopped breathing?
Well, he's unconscious.
Yeah, but you could be unconscious and still be breathing, you see?
And he could be all blue.
Yes, perhaps we would have turned all blue. That's good, yes.
His chest wouldn't be moving if he wasn't breathing.
That's it, yeah. His chest would be completely motionless. Now then, to do this rescue breathing, first thing, make sure there's nothing in the mouth at all. Okay, if there is, then you can fish it out. Perhaps he's got something from the water in his mouth, some bits of weed or something. You could fish that out. Then the next thing is, I would lift up the head like that so that the head fell right back into that position. And sometimes when you do this, a person will just naturally start breathing again because you've opened up the passages to the lungs from the mouth and nose, and they may just start breathing. Oh, something else I should mention, a person could be sick while this is going on, so they could choke in this position. So turn them away and get rid of anything that's coming out there and make sure that's all clear. But there's the position. Now, get your hand as if it's say you're pretending your hand's a pistol, like that. And you put those 3 folded fingers over the chin, like that. And you use your finger and thumb to close up the mouth. Now, it's important that the nostrils are facing straight up into the air at this point. And then you know that that position is right for the air to get straight through into the lungs. Now, you've got that position there. Move your other hand to the head to hold it there. Now you take what you're going to do is put your mouth over his nostrils, and you're going to breathe about 4 breaths fairly quickly to sort of pump up the lungs. Completely covering his nose and forcing that air in to pump up the lungs, okay? Then you'd look and watch the lungs go down again. And from then on, you just take regular breaths at the normal speed you would breathe. Breathe in, blow as much as you can in there, and then watch the lungs go down while you take another breath in. Breathe in and keep that going for at least, 45 minutes at least. Keep it going because you could bring that person back to life. Keep it going until the medical help arrives. Now, if that method isn't any good, you could use the mouth-to-mouth method. And the way you do that is you just pinch off the nostrils with this hand and open up the mouth and do the same thing. Your mouth over his mouth. I won't do it, Dan, relax. But it's the same sort of effect. You're pumping that air in and blowing up the lungs. Now, if you're going to be doing this with a little baby, I should mention that you've got to be very careful because they're so much smaller. Don't give full breaths, of course. Perhaps just use the air that's in your cheeks to puff them up like that. Just that much air. It's a very lucky thing that we don't use up all the oxygen that's in the air when we breathe in, so that we take a breath and the air that we breathe out still has a lot of oxygen in it, and that can rekindle that spark of life, which is so important. It's vital that everybody learns this method. An adult, a child, even a little kiddie can learn how to do this method. And I'm sure that you would all agree that if you were unconscious, you'd want somebody else to know how to do this. I know it's very embarrassing when, if I were to say I was going to demonstrate on you, you'd be all giggles and embarrassed, and I would myself. But when it's an unconscious person, it's important. You could save that life, and I'm sure I would want to know that somebody else is going to have a try at that rescue breathing method to save my life. You remember I told you I had a song as a sort of a memory jog? Here it comes. It's all about saving a life. First reach out a helping hand, but don't go in. Sing it with me. Don't go in. A pole or branch to pull them out, but don't you go in too. Throw a ball or a rubber ring, but don't go in. Don't go in. Anything that floats will do, but don't you go in too. Think. Reach, throw, wade, row. You can save a life if you're in the know. Reach, throw, wade or row. Save somebody's life.
Yeah.
Save somebody's life. Do you want to get involved, kids? Anybody? Hop in, yeah. Talking about ropes now. Ropes are best thrown from the shore. Now that makes sense.
That makes sense.
First coil it big and you hold one end.
That makes sense to me.
You lob it where your friend can reach. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Then slowly, slowly pull them in.
That makes sense to me.
Think, reach, throw, wade, row. Save a life if you're in the know. Reach, throw, wade or row. Save somebody's life.
Yeah.
Save somebody's life. Okay, on that chorus, next time join in. Now we're talking about a human chain. You remember that grip? Okay, here we go. Now a human chain can do the trick, but stop and think. Stop and think. The anchor man on something safe. Stop and think it through. Arms extended side by side. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Wade right out to reach your friend.
That makes sense to me.
Think, reach, throw, wade, row. You can save a life if you're in the know. Reach, throw, wade or row. Save somebody's life.
Yeah.
Save somebody's life. You want to get involved, love? Standing over there all forlorn, gorgeous colour. Come in, come in. Lovely dress. That's good. Now talking about a rowing rescue. You first make sure that you can row.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You face your friend and you talk it through.
That makes sense to me.
You creep the boat towards them slow.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And tell your friend to grab the stern. That makes sense to me. Think, reach, throw, wade, row. You can save a life if you're in the know. Reach, throw, wade or row. Save somebody's life.
Yeah.
Save somebody's life. You're not singing over there? Oh, you were you? Sorry. Try it again. Reach, throw, wade, row. You can save a life if you're in the know. Reach, throw, wade or row. Save somebody's life.
Yeah.
Save somebody's life. Give yourselves a clap. Good.